Abused and neglected children who are removed from their families often need to live outside of their communities, away from everything familiar. In Nevada's rural communities, many children, including teens and sibling groups, are in need of a safe and nurturing home. Foster parents provide a temporary home so these children can heal and feel supported. Foster parents can be single or married, male or female. They can be working or stay-at-home parents. They can also be retired with grown children. There are many types of care that may be suitable for your home situation: emergency shelter care, short-term and long-term care, respite care, and adoption. To learn more on how to become a licensed foster parent with the state of Nevada, please call 1-888-423-2659, or you can find them on the web. The number of employers in the Nevada unemployment insurance system set another new record, reaching 62,500 during the second quarter of 2015. The previous record was just set in the first quarter of 2015 with 61,900 employers. Relative to the second quarter of 2014, the number of employers in Nevada increased 2,600, or 4.3%. Business totals on a year-over-year basis have increased for the last 16 quarters, from the recessionary low of 56,000. Nevada has seen the number of employers grown by 6,500, an 11.6% increase. Nevada now has 1,900 more employers than its pre-recession peak at 3.1% increase. The growth in the number of employers in the state points to continued improvement in Nevada's economy. Nevada's unemployment rate fell slightly to a seasonally adjusted 6.8% in July, the lowest it has been since July of 2008. This is the 53rd consecutive month of year-over-year declines in the rate. Nevada business openings are up 24%. The number of unemployed persons in Nevada is also trending down at 97,000 in July. Nevada has added more than 45,000 jobs since last July, a growth rate of 3.7%. This is the second largest gain since mid-2006. And the 55th consecutive month of year-over-year employment gains in the state. Construction continues to lead in terms of percentage growth rate, up 10.7%, or 6,800 jobs. Leisure and hospitality saw the most nominal growth in July, with an addition of more than 20,000 jobs, with a growth rate of 6%. Clark County's latest public art project is centered, and artists for the projects have been selected by a panel of local artists and representatives of the Clark County Public Works Department. A panel selected 10 local artists from more than 46 other artists who applied to create public art in 10 Clark County street medians located at various locations throughout the Las Vegas Valley. The artworks are to be complete and installed by May of 2016. A dedication will take place at a date and time to be determined. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Weekend Sports is brought to you by Wolfenstein Construction. So a little over a month ago, I told all of you about the Pahrump Valley High School graduate James Chapman, also known as Kansas, and how he suffered a spinal cord injury while doing the Spartan obstacle race. Yesterday, James posted an update on how he was doing on his Facebook page, thanking everyone for their support on his GoFundMe account and that he will be returning to Reno. Here is what Kansas had to say. On June 6th, I was running a Spartan race in Monterey, California. I dove into a pool of muddy water that was too shallow, which broke my C4 and C5 vertebrae, causing a lot of damage to my spinal cord. I'm in a wheelchair now and unable to move my legs. I can move my arms a little bit, but not enough to drive the wheelchair. I drive my wheelchair by using my breath and sip puff through a straw. Spinal cord injuries are very complicated, and we really don't have a lot of answers for some of the questions involved in the recovery. I have to say that I have been through hell. I spent a month unable to breathe for myself. I had tubes hooked up to every part of my body while my body was in shock and needed time to adjust. At some points, I would literally be yelling in pain, with no air moving through my throat, so I was actually completely silent. But I really feel good now, and again, I should be getting back to normal soon. At Craig Hospital, I've gone through some great treatment. It aims at training how to live a normal life. I'm learning how to adapt and really plan on having a normal life soon. I still have a lot of rehab and work to do. I look forward to seeing a lot of people here soon in Reno. James's GoFundMe account is still active. If you would like to donate, go to www.gofundme.com/WZ9N5G. Keep pushing on, Kansas. In the NFL, Carolina Panthers wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin is out for the season with a torn ACL. Benjamin is in his second year and caught for over 1,000 receiving yards last season. It was a non-contact injury. The Panthers are extremely thin in the wide receiver position. It will be interesting to see how they adjust and whether or not quarterback Cam Newton will be expected to run the ball more. This has been Weekend Sports. I'm Courtney Solomon with News 46.
And definitely we're all rooting for Kansas. He's a remarkable young man. Carlton McCaslin is inviting everyone to a new performance by the Shadow Mountain Community Players.
3 one-act comedies. The first one's called Not My Cup of Tea. That's about a mother and her 2 spinster daughters, and they all have different plans for the future.
Yeah. And then If Men Played Cards as Women Do?
Yes. George Foreman wrote this one. And basically, that's what it is. You got a group of men coming in for a poker game, only they play it like women. They have, oh, gee, what are these little things? Are these clubs? And there's gossip going among but it's very, they're still men. It's just they're doing the woman thing on it.
What's the third one?
The third one's a temp. Lucille Ball could have done this. This is a woman who comes to work who was totally incompetent. She can't get a cup of coffee. She can't run the copy machine. And she just messes up everything in the office. She's supposed to do this big, fancy legal paper. And so the comedy's in that. That's like the thing Lucille Ball would have done.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this will be done down at the Catholic Church there in Gamebird. And it's being sponsored by the Knights of Columbus. It's one of their money makers. Yeah. And of course, it's Shadow Mountain Community Players doing it. And they're also going to have a dinner with it.
And 2 weekends in a row, too.
Right, 2 weekends in a row. And
So
I would suggest...
The Friday and Saturday of the 21st and 22nd, and then the next weekend, 28th and 29th.
Correct. Now, I would suggest you get your tickets early on it because there's a limited seating. There's only 70 seats in it. You can call 775-727-6145. Or then the other number there is 775-513-8655.
And so this is going to be a great show to watch because 3 really short ones, so super entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're a girl, this is all about girls this time, right?
Well, the one show is actually the temp's a female comes in. So basically, the only show that has any men in it is that men played cards like women do.
There you go, and that's all, guys. All right, so down there at the Catholic Church, August 21st, 22nd, 28th, and 29th. Doors open at what time?
Doors open at 6. They'll start serving dinner shortly after that. Show starts at 7.
The Miss Senior Nevada competition was held last night. We spoke to the director of the Miss Senior Nye County pageant prior to the event. Hi, Scotty.
It's a hair day, excuse my hair. Anyway, yeah, we're getting ready to go into the state pageant, and we're hoping we can take that crown, bring it to Pahrump one of these days.
Yeah, we've done that before, haven't we?
Yeah, Cheryl Facilio.
Yeah.
brought
So
it.
we're hoping that Virginia is going to be bringing home the crown. Everybody should get involved in this pageant and support our queen.
Yep, I think they should too. And we've got a good group. They've got 9 contestants, so we've got as good a chance as anybody. And these girls are really neat. They're really cool. Exactly. I'm going to be working backstage, getting them all out, pushing.
Is that what
everybody.
you're going to be doing?
Yes, but I'm dancing in the showcase.
So you're dancing in the showcase, and then 9 of our girls too.
No, I'm just dancing in the showcase,
Yeah.
and Terry Rogers is in the showcase, and Stormy Caprice, it's almost like the former Queen,
Yeah.
Sharon D'Alessio.
Oh, okay.
She's going to be in it, and Jodie.
Wonderful.
Jodie. So they're all participating in the showcase.
That's going to be lots of fun. Sock hop coming up, though, so we're excited about that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Sock Hop because we want to do it for Meals on Wheels. We've already done it for Pahrump. We done it the first time. Armagosa, Berry. We went to Austin, Nevada.
Yeah.
And do it for them with the state pageant.
All right. So September 12th, buy your tickets now. They can get them from you. They can get them from the rest of the girls.
Yes.
Is there a number to call for more
For the
information?
flyers, my number is 727-0309.
Thank you. Thanks, Scotty. Unfortunately, the Miss Senior Nye County contestant did not take home the crown last night. But we have next year. When we return, we'll have your weather and announcements.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, August 20th. Before I get too far, I do want to mention that due to wildfires in California, the air quality has been poor. There is some smoke up in the air. Smoke is made out of dust particles and other pollutants, which can aggravate symptoms of those with respiratory illnesses. So if you are particularly sensitive to poor air quality, you may want to consider limiting outdoor activity. Well, today we had sunny skies with a high of 103 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is just 1 degree below that at 102 degrees. Winds were coming from the south-southwest today at 9 miles per hour with gusts up to 23 miles per hour. The UV index today was 6, which is high. Humidity was at 8% today. Sunrise was at 6:07 this morning, and the record high back in 1950 was 110 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 70 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 79 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north this evening at 7 miles per hour with gusts up to 12 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 15%. Sunset will be at 7:31, and the record low back in 1938 was 60 degrees. Well, tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 103 degrees and a low of 70 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 14 miles per hour with gusts up to 22 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 15%. Sunrise will be at 6:08 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 9, which is very high. For our 7-day forecast, we have sunshine all the way across the board. Your high temperatures will be starting off at 103 degrees tomorrow. That'll be dropping to 102 on Saturday, hopping right up to 104 degrees on Sunday and Monday, and working its way down to 99 degrees next Wednesday. Your low temperatures will be starting off at 70 degrees tomorrow, dropping slightly to 69 on Saturday, going up to 71 on Monday, and then working its way down all the way to 67 degrees next Thursday.
Thanks so much, Noah. I want to say a very special happy birthday to my mom, Susan Strain. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you very much. And if you need a good real estate agent, give her a call at Realty Executives 513-6260. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46 from everyone up here at KPVM-TV and on the radio, 95.9 KA's Country. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.